You say it, you say no, and you mean it. You breathe deeper. You relax when you walk into work knowing that someone has set up a daisy chain of landmines and they're all aimed at you. Someone throws a verbal buckshot, a handful of bullets, you let it slip on through because you're untouchable. Someone's drinking coffee and they want your opinion. This is code for listen to me speak for 30 minutes to an hour. You hear them. Maybe. But maybe you don't. Maybe you need to go to the bathroom for 30 minutes. Or maybe you walk away. Still shiny. You know, that undiagnosed tinnitus, it might be acting up again. You are unfazed, unadulterated, joy intact. This is the way forward, and you're listening to your host, Better Moody. So yeah, sometimes it's because it might be 3 a.m. in the morning and you woke up and the dogs decided to shank each other in the middle of the night, but for whatever reason, you are not 100%. You know, like Big Dog was like, you gonna eat your bones? And I got up and I went downstairs and I was like, yo, can't we all just get along? You don't need this bone. I'll get you another bone. And Little Dog lost his ever-loving mind. He went full-on Ray Gibson energy, talking about some, no, man, fuck him. Fuck that, because I'm from the yard, god damn it. Ain't nobody take no bones from me. And that goes for any one of you motherfucking farmers who want to start some shit. You fuck around with me, there's going to be consequences and repercussions. Little Dog's a hot mess. So I had to compose myself. I snapped my fingers and I gave him the eye. You know what I'm talking about. The one that twitches. I handed that to them. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. So they both stopped because that shit's scary. And me in my hair, scarf, robe, and flip-flops, I turned about face and I walked out. I walked out doing that runway exit and now I'm in the other room talking to you. So I went and laid back down and I was thinking to myself, yeah, that's right. I handle business, but I was just sitting there thinking about how I handle business. And now I'm not handling the business of sleep. So it's a shame. I don't know how I'm going to get through today because I'm going to get to work and people are undoubtedly going to ask me questions. And those questions deserve an answer. They will expect an answer from me. And what will I have for them? Well, I'm going to have to pull out of my bag of tricks. That knowing nod, perhaps. The knowing eyes. The I see you. I'm going to have to rely on posture. I'm going to have to iron my uniform. Show up looking right. Hopefully glide on through. I'm going to see how far that gets me. But I was just thinking to myself, man, I'm going to have to get full on glossed to handle this day. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. So what does that mean? Well, for the individuals or organizations that may potentially be tapping, screening, bugging my house, I'll have you know, I am not faded. I will not be getting inebriated. It's not being spaced out or checked out, and it's not off plot. It's the best version of you. But you have to do a system override. You got to go into raw data mode and land this bitch in manual. That's what I'm going to have to do. It's I've been watching War of the Worlds, y'all. The final sortie, low altitude, heavy fire, no turning back. And then you just keep doing that all over and over and over again, as many times as needed, because you have an endless supply. Do what you need to, beat your face, you know. Like I said, smell right, look right. Right on in on that glory. So for me, it's just when you put on enough. For me, I just put on like eyeliner and polish or gloss. Even if it's just mental, sometimes you don't have it. Like I figure if I was like MIA or something like that, I was held captive, I would just go through the mental motion. I'm going to slip this on my lips. I'm going to stand up tall. I'm going to be the best version of me that I can be. And you are not going to know what shitstorms going on behind the scenes. How the lack of sleep. You're not going to know that I only ate a protein bar all day, you know? So you add a layer of shine to protect yourself from the day's nonsense. That's what it is. You slip into a silky nightgown. Not really, but in your mind. And you're slightly elevated, slightly untouchable. And that's where the things bounce off. And that's it. Nothing will faze you. So it's functional armor, but with some sass and some style. And sometimes we need that, young ladies, young girls. Clutch your pearls. Time to get glossed. You know what I'm talking about. Now you know. So if you didn't know, now you know. And that is all to say I am hyping myself up because, oh my God, I have no idea how this is going to work. So you're not faking happiness, by the way, but I will tell you that if you go stand in front of look in front of a mirror, all of the above, you know, what you see, if you start smiling at yourself and you don't want to smile, my mom would tell me that. Go look at yourself in the mirror and smile if you are not happy, because one of two things is going to happen. You're going to think, ooh, that girl is cute, and you'll start feeling better about yourself. Or two, you're going to be like, that was the most ridiculous. Who is this person? Why are you looking back at me like this with this goofy ass smile? And, you know, either way, you're the better for it. So you get gloss so you can make it through the day without losing that sparkle, because we all need it. And this is my new plan, by the way. I am going to be regular. This is unheard of. This is monumental. This is cataclysmic. For me, I don't even know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go, because my coach, ChatGPT, who you listened to in previous episodes, give me a second. Yes. He said, well, don't nobody want to listen to you on a Monday, on a Sunday, on a Saturday. And I was like, well, but that's when I have time. That's when I can speak to my people. And I just want to be able to tell you what's happening as it's happening, live, breaking news. Here we go. And just let you know, but no. So I'm going to give it a shot. It may not be right. It may not be right for me or you. But hey, if you're only listening on a Tuesday and a Thursday, well, maybe I'm going to be doing it right from now on. But I will save all those stories so that you can get a chance to hear them. You don't feel like you're left behind, give you a chance to soak it in and get to it when you got time. So that's the idea, I guess. We'll see if it works out. That's the new plan. I only have so much time. And I'm giving you all this time, and you're giving it to me. You're washing dishes, you're driving, you're spinning all the plates, you're in the shower, whatever. I don't know where you're listening to this right now. You're underneath the car. I was walking the dogs the other day, and I let the neighbor's kids walk one of the little dogs. Little dog ran up to somebody who was changing the tire on a car and licked him in the neck. So, hey, he might have been distracted because he was listening to this podcast. You never know. So, but anyway, time is precious, people. So I'm not going to take up any more of it, but I just wanted to let you know we're going to get through this day together. Now, keep in mind, this day is Monday, but you'll be listening to this on a Thursday. If this is dumb, let me know. Leave it in the comments. If you want to hear the live breaking news version as it happens, posted, scheduled immediately, then let me know too. I love all the feedback. So I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see what happens. So this is me. I'm going to be living my best life today. I'm going to get lost and make it through the day. Hopefully you got enough sleep and you don't need to resort to manual mode. But if you do, now you know. This is the recipe, the blueprint, if you will. So go out there and live a fabulous life. I'm here with you. This is the way forward, and you're listening to your host, Better Moody. I'll see you in the next episode. And I'm out. I'm just going to say, I learned what a sortie was at Battle Staff. But it would have been nice if I had watched War of the Worlds, because they used it in War of the Worlds. The one with, I think, Ice Cube. Yeah, that was a weird one, by the way. Didn't you think? Yeah, I thought that was strange. I don't even think it was a real film. It was like, at the end, I think there was even AI-generated family photos or friend photos. I don't know what was happening there. But I watched it because I like Ice Cube. Ice Cube always delivers. He's so funny. But yeah, sorties. Handle your business. I'm out.